To get started, you can log into the portal using the email link and password that you've been provided with. Once you've entered your portal, the films will be listed on the page. Before you watch each film, be careful to read the synopsis, the genre and the technical categories, because these are exactly what you need to consider. For the genre category, think how successful the film has been overall as an example of its genre, so fiction or documentary or animation. The filmmakers have asked their films to be considered for technical award categories. This might be directing, cinematography, acting, editing, production design, screenplay, original film music, or sound. Enter your ratings for all three categories and have tough criticism. If in doubt, rate lower rather than higher. If you feel that the film was outstanding in another technical aspect and especially merited consideration, nominate it. You don't have to do this for every film. And remember that some genre films can't be considered for certain technical awards. For example, documentaries can't be considered for acting or screenplay. Remember that these are student films which shouldn't be expected to demonstrate the kind of production values available to big budget industry movies. But on the other hand, be very critical. The most important thing is that you're thorough and that you're unbiased. Directing. A director coordinates all the different elements of the film to make the film work as a whole. Is the plot clear? Does it provoke an emotional response? If the plot is unclear and the film emotionally distancing, is this intentional? How do the different elements of the film work overall? For cinematography, think about the lighting and the camera. Think about the format. Is it film or video or digital video? Does this serve the film well? How is the scene lit? Consider the exposure, the lenses and the filters that are used. Camera angles, shot size, shot length and movement, and the composition of the frame are all important. Cinematography can also include the use of special effects such as fast or slow motion. How would you judge the overall aesthetic effect? Acting. Think about drama and character. How are they constructed by the body, through posture, gesture, movement, or facial expression? Tone, accent, and delivery of dialogue. Consider the action, reaction, and interaction between actors. For editing, think about how the film's put together. How does the way it's put together aid the story development? Does the film have effective pacing? What kind of shots and setups are used, and in what order? Is the transition between shots smooth, or is it jarring? If the editing draws attention to itself, is this intentional? Does the editing add or detract from your overall experience?
Anna, qu'est-ce que tu fais là?
Production design. This is the overall appearance of the film on the screen. Pay attention to the style, the sets, the props. Do this for interior and exterior scenes. For a fiction film, does the production design help create an illusory reality? Does the film look convincing? For all genres, does the production design create an overarching style that gives expression to the film's subject matter or story? Are there specific sets, props, or dressings that support that style? It might be relevant to consider whether the production design creates a sense of the fabulous, or the spectacular, or the extraordinary, or the cool, or the ordinary. Screenplay. Think about the dialogue. Is it natural? Are the characters well developed? How do they emerge? Is it clever? Is it trite? Consider the emotions which the film is trying to evoke and analyse your own response. Do you laugh? Are you moved? Original film music. Listen to the score. Is it a good piece of music? Does it help tell the story? Does it help create mood? Does it develop the characters or the situation? Is it complementing or contrasting with the image? What's the overall effect? Sound. Sound includes dialogue, sound effects, ambient sounds that develop into atmosphere and music. Does the sound record cleanly? Does it have good continuity? Does it establish setting? Does it shape character? Does it signpost the narrative? Does it direct the audience's attention? Does it provoke an emotional response? Finally, remember to be objective, be thorough, and be critical. If in doubt, rate a film lower rather than higher, and only submit a film for an additional category if you think it's outstanding in this area and merits special attention. You don't need to do this for every film.